Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you know who I am. I am the two-time Naboxed award-winning Naboxed, and I am Caveman Cupid. Okay, so here's what happened in the last episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Cecil and the party infiltrated Baron Castle through the underground waterway. Upon entrance, they encountered Bagan, who they discovered was a monster, and that the king was really an imposter, the Archfiend of Water Cagnazzo. Upon defeating him, Sid arrived, having broken out of the castle and wanted to confront the king himself, but now, having been defeated, there was no one there, and now the party was able to talk to Sid and try to get an airship. When going to it, Cagnazzo was able to lock the doors and get the walls closing in on them to try to kill them. So what happened is the twins turned themselves into stone in order to try to stop the walls. So we're left with Cecil, Sid, Yang, and Tella, and they made their way to the airship, where Cain approached with an offer from Golbez, the Earth Crystal of Troia for Rosa's life. And that's where we are now, right outside Baron, with the airship, and we have to go to Troia and try to get the Earth Crystal. But first we're going to do a couple things. First off, there's a whole section of the castle in Baron that has not been explored yet. And that's where we're going to go now. Obtained ether. Obtained ether. Obtained unicorn horn. Obtained phoenix down. Obtained phoenix down. Obtained unicorn horn. Sweet Sylvan Mercy! It's the Fleetmaster's ghost! What? You're not dead? Right then, back to work! Fleetmaster! And Lord Cecil, too! I guess that's Sid's staff for putting the airships together. Obtained high potion. Obtained high potion. Obtained ether. Obtained tent. And obtained tent. This is why you explore, kiddos. You always try to find all these goodies around. Obtained Hermes sandals. Obtained Bacchus's wine. Obtained Bacchus's wine. Obtained Hermes sandals. Found elixir. Cecil. Your Majesty, return to this place when you have visited the land where the Eidolons dwell. And I, too, will be able to lend you my strength. My liege! Your Majesty, you still remain as you always were. So, that was a true King of Baron. What I just heard, was that the King of Baron? I knew it! I knew our king wouldn't abandon us! And there'll be one more spot where we go before we hit Troia. And we're coming back to the Village of Mist. Our village was nearly destroyed in a strange and sudden fire. We lost so many men, women, and children alike. So you go into this house. Obtained gold hairpin. Obtained clothing. Obtained polymorph rod. Obtained ruby ring. And that ruby ring will actually be helpful where we're going to go next. This is my actually second try at this episode because my first try had some microphone issues where sometimes it was working, sometimes it wasn't. So let's see here. Found bomb fragment. Found bomb fragment. Yes, fitting that there would be bomb fragments there. Considering at the beginning of the game it was Cecil that brought the bomb. Welcome! Now it's off to Troia. So let's find out what's going on here at Troia. You came to speak of the Earth Crystal? Then you came too late, I'm afraid. It has been stolen by a dark elf, and now it grows weaker by the day. Should you enter the Lodestone Cavern to the northeast with any metal weapons or armor, the magnetic field will render you nearly immobile. The dark elf who stole the crystal dwells in a cave on an island to the northeast. Without the Earth Crystal's boons, this land of plenty will soon revert to a barren wasteland. Dark elves are extremely vulnerable to weapons forged of metal. The one who stole the crystal has turned the walls of his cave to lodestone, erecting a powerful magnetic field as a means of protection. Retrieve the crystal for us, and we will allow you to borrow it. But we must ask that you bring it before us first. We cannot give you the Earth Crystal, but we could lend it to you for a time. Of course, you will need to recover it first. We 8 Epops are the rulers of Troia. Our land has always been blessed by the Earth Crystal's bounty. But now the crystal is gone, and I fear for our future. Please mind your voices. An injured man rests within. Prince Edward is bedridden. You mustn't make him exert himself. He had a fragile constitution to begin with, and now he's weakened even more. Edward's harp rests upon the floor. Edward! Cecil! So, you survived too. You cannot know how I've worried. I must fight by your side again. Fight? Fight to stay on your feet, perhaps. Don't be a fool. You need to rest and recover. Tella, you are well then. Please, accept my apologies for what happened to Anna. She died because of me. Know that I am truly... Edward, you mustn't strain yourself to speak. Young, you're alive too. What of Rydia? I could not save her. I see. The poor child. Forgive me. All of you are fighting, but I lie in bed. Don't you worry. Me and my enterprise are taking up the slack. I hear you risked your neck for Cecil and Rosa. Now it's my turn. You just leave things to old Sid for a while. Your Sid? Then you escaped with an airship? Wait. Cecil, what's become of Rosa? She remains captive. They've demanded Troia's Earth Crystal in exchange for her life. But the crystal is already gone, stolen by a dark elf. A dark elf, you say? Cecil, I want you to have this. What is it? The only way I can accompany you now. Please, carry it with you. Obtained Whisperweed. Edward, Cecil, you must save Rosa. Edward survived, but Rydia. That young man, trying to push himself so. Edward, you survived. What of Rydia, I wonder? Old curmudgeon. Seems he's got his reasons, though. So now we're off to the Lodestone Cave. We're first going to make a stop in the village to make sure I have the proper equipment. Welcome. And there we go. North to the Chocobo Forest. The one and only time in this game where you need a black Chocobo. Caught you, black Chocobo. Yeah, back in the old Super Nintendo one game version that I have, the distance to the Chocobo Force was a lot longer, but the bird went a lot faster too. Why would Edward ask us to carry these stalks of grass? He seemed to know something of this dark elf. If the cavern possesses a magnetic field, would metals not be affected? A magnetic cavern! Wonder how that could be put to use. Okay, so how's everyone? Yeah, everyone's pretty good. Just the one battle, and that was only 300 fights. It was like 5 MP was used and that's it. So just have to save. Now let's get everyone equipped properly, so just have to move that. Now let's find out if it works. The magnetic field in this cave is unbelievable! Better remove all our metal armor and weapons if we want to be able to move in here. My claws don't seem to be affected. And we have my magic as well. There's nothing to fear. Okay, quick check. Okay, good. I have the right armor on everyone. Nobody's paralyzed. Obtained high potion. And I have quite a few high potions because I want to conserve Tella's MP, so hopefully I can do some so hopefully I can save my healing for after battles like this. And we got a couple level ups. It was Sid and Yang that leveled up. Such a strong magnetic field. Let us pray my magic holds out. Swords may not avail us, but I can still use my fists. Didn't expect it to be this strong. Can't even use metal equipment. I can't even wield a sword in here. Even metal armor is useless. Lodestone Cavern B1 complete. Obtained Ether. Obtained Unicorn Horn. And now tell us up to level 36 as well. Obtained Ether. We also got a power armlet, so let's see. Ooh. Adds 5 strength, so. But does that make him paralyzed? Yes, it does. So that's something we save for later. And Cecil is up to level 35 now, and he learned Esuna. Yeah, one of the things I learned during leveling up was that in this one is that Cecil actually gets more than 6 spells. Because when I grew up on the Super Nintendo, yeah, I'm becoming one of those back in my day guys. But that Cecil actually only had like something like 6 spells when he learned the last one. But yeah, now he's up to 8 spells. Obtained 2,000 gil. Obtained Ether. So, Caveman Cupid, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. How are you? Still standing. Hey, Naboxid. What? What has 2 legs and flies? A pilot. I have to stop writing my jokes down. And Sid got insta-death. Phoenix down. Lodestone Cavern B2 map completed. Obtained 3 vampire fangs. And let's tent this thing. Yeah, we don't quite have enough maximum HP and MP to really justify a cottage yet. Obtained bronze hourglass. Obtained spider silk. And obtained hide potion. Lodestone Cavern B3 map complete. Obtained 3 silent bells. Obtained Fairy Claw. Stamina +2, along with confused status. And of course, one more tent. So, Caveman Cupid, what do we do here? Save, save, and save. And we're almost there, folks. Obtained emergency exit. Lodestone Cavern B4 map complete. Obtained dry ether. And here we go. We are entering the final battle, and I'm gonna do something that will hopefully save us a few minutes. I applaud your perseverance. But the Earth Crystal is mine, and I will not surrender it. Your journey ends here. Do you truly think those pitiful weapons of yours are a match for my spells? Cecil. Leave this one to us. Yeah, the whole idea is to skip that first battle because you're supposed to lose it anyway. If only I could wield my sword. They're in danger. Prince Edward, what's come over you? You're in no condition to be moving. I'll be fine. I need only reach my heart. Urgh. Please, you must return to your bed. You've not regained the strength for such exertion. But not. No, I am the only one. The only one who can save them. The sound of Edward's harp began to resonate from the whisperweed. Oh! That beautiful sound! It's Edward's harp. What is this torturous noise? No! No! Strike now, Cecil. He will not be able to maintain the strength of the magnetic field while I am playing. Take up your sword. You will be able to wield it now. Right. Thank you, Edward. My sword is free again. Edward's harp bears this kind of power? So this was the purpose of the whisperweed. Oh, the magnetic field's been neutralized. Ah, how dare you! I will kill you all! Okay, honestly, you do not know how much faster this went than the botched episode with the bad microphone. Sid's up to level 35, Cecil's up to level 36, Hella's up to level 37, and Yang's up to 37. Everyone gains a level. No! How did that cursed sound reach this place? With the crystal, I was to have life eternal. Urgh. Thank you, Edward. Thank you, Edward. Now my sword is free again. Edward's heart bears that kind of power. Obtains the Earth Crystal. The Earth Crystal. With this we can save Rosa. Overexerting himself yet again. How did Edward know the Dark Elf's weakness? The Earth Crystal. Now to get Rosa back. Yep. So we're heading back to Troia now. Yeah, you can't fly over mountains with it, but it can fly over mountains by itself when you go back. So I'm gonna end the episode off there, folks. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I am the two-time Naboxid award-winning Naboxid, and I am Caveman Cupid. Goodbye, everybody.